Hi all, today I'm going to talk to you about social stories. I'm actually a special ed teacher in a classroom, and I use social stories all the time with many different students in my classroom. With social stories, you can put pictures in them, real pictures. So if I was going to, for instance, do an example of a social story with a student that is nervous about moving to a new classroom, maybe I'll put a social story with a picture of the new teacher and a picture of the student. I also have a student in my classroom that I use social stories for physical aggression, and in that social story that we created, me and the behavior specialist at school, we use pictures of the student himself in there. That way he can see himself doing the actions that the social story is talking about. The social story that I created was for a student in my class named John. This social story has picture communication as well in the story instead of real photos. John in my classroom, he has a difficult time going to lunch with his friends. When we go to lunch, he tends to put his hands on other students. He tends to throw his food on occasions. And so we created a social story for John for when he goes to lunch. And this is what it looks like. It says, John goes to lunch at 11 a.m. with his friends and teachers. So picture of 11 a.m. lunch. John will sit by his friends while he is eating lunch. Showing sitting and eating. John will keep his hands to himself during lunch. John will eat his food without throwing it. This will make John's friends and teachers happy. John will be happy sitting with his friends. And that is the social story for John in the classroom.